our last video, we talked about your amazing body and how it processes energy and information, and a little bit about your field, your sphere of influence that extends across space and time. In this video, we're going to explore fields a bit further. Humans are not the only things with a sphere of influence or a field. Every living thing holds and projects energy, as does every inanimate object, every idea, and every concept. You have a field, your neighbor's dog has a field, languages, countries, math, and lavender all have a field. And with so much energy flowing around, it's easy to imagine that somewhere all those fields bump into each other and influence each other. And that's exactly what happens. The coexistence of all fields happens in what's been named the zero-point field. One of the reasons it's called the zero-point field is because of the principle we introduced earlier when we talked about yin and yang, the principle of opposites or opposition. You'll remember that everything has an opposite. For every yang, there's a yin. For every up, there's a down. For every in, there's an out, and so on. Everything has an opposite, and when you sum all of those opposites, it equals zero. That's one reason it's called the zero-point field. Don't think of opposites as positive and negative numbers that cancel each other out. Think of opposites as constraints. Here's an example. This balloon takes its shape because of opposition or constraints. The outside membrane of the balloon is constraining the air inside, and the air inside is constraining the outer membrane. Without this opposition, the balloon would not exist in its current state. The current state of anything is called its energetic posture. Energetic posture can change. For example, I can pop the balloon, allowing the air inside to escape. Now the air outside the balloon is the dominant constraint, and the balloon membrane takes on a different energetic posture. What you see with the balloon happens on a universal scale in the zero-point field. Your field interacts with every other field, and no matter what your energetic posture is, everything in the zero-point field accommodates it. As your energetic posture changes, the universe changes, and by so doing, maintains the balance between opposites, keeping the sum of everything at zero. So when Gandhi said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world," he was right. When you change yourself, when you modify your energetic posture, the rest of the universe shifts to accommodate you. It has to. You live in the zero-point field, coexisting with me, with everyone else, and with all things having mass or energy. Your position in the zero-point field is called your energetic posture, because everything sums to zero, or balances to the 0 point. If you change your energetic posture, everything shifts. Now let's discuss the idea of inanimate objects having a field. Consider the English language, which is sometimes referred to as a living language. That's not because it eats and breathes, it's because it expands and contracts and morphs like living things do. As our use of the English language changes, the world changes. The English language cannot initiate action. It can only be acted upon. But once it's acted upon and our energetic posture related to it changes, that change creates a shift across the entire zero-point field, affecting everyone and everything. In this way, information changes us. For many years, I've experimented with information in the zero-point field, and I've observed its ability to create change. I can tell you from what I've observed that information is incredibly powerful. I'm not talking about information you're consciously aware of, but information that influences your field at a subconscious level. Information that's transmitted and received through your body's energy system. A couple of decades ago, I developed technology that would accelerate learning. By introducing information into a person's field in a specific way, it improved their ability to learn and recall that information. I'm pleased to announce that with a few recent changes and improvements in that technology, we're now offering it to you. It's called the Limbic Arc, and it's an app for your phone through which you can access and tap into the zero-point field. The Limbic Arc gives you the ability to place into your field information that will help you learn. I'm not talking specifically about the learning you use to achieve a higher score on a test. I'm talking about the learning you use to navigate life, the learning you use to improve your mortal experience. The Limbic Arc contains a library of natural products and other information. When those items are introduced into your field through a process we call a boost, we expect you to feel the effect. What effect? One boost includes energetic representations of natural products known to improve mental clarity and focus. Using the Limbic Arc software to put the information of the focus combination into your field, and then using certain methods to engage your conscious mind, we expect that you will experience noticeably sharper mental focus. There's another info boost for sleep, and one for calm, and so on. The Limbic Arc makes it easy for you to select and manage your boosts. And we build into the app the controls that we've learned are necessary to make your experience more successful. The boost experience isn't physical. It will not replace your medicine cabinet. It's not the same as consuming a group of products. It's just information. In addition to the info boost, you may choose to actually consume the natural products whose information is contained in the info boost you've chosen. I should mention that we don't provide those products. The Limbic Arc is only about information. I invite you to try the Limbic Arc and to make it a regular part of your life. Over the years, I've applied this technology in my own life, and the benefits have been life-changing. Contact us or talk to the person that shared this video with you and find out more about the Limbic Arc and how it can benefit you.